What's up, guys? My name's Joy, and I've got the biggest news story so far. There's a couple of articles being posted today about this, but I just had to make a video to talk about it because this is one of my favorite franchises ever, minus the third game. The third game, in my opinion, took away a lot of the RPG elements, and somebody who technically was the first No Man's Sky guy, Sean Murray, known as Peter Molyneux, made this game, and that is the Fable franchise. So, in recent news, and here's the articles to prove what's going on, Microsoft and the Forza team might be making Fable 4. Now, this is just rumors and kind of a leak. There's some evidence. Pretty Good Gaming actually just did a video on this, but if it's Fable 4 and they do what Lionhead did and they can pick up the pieces after the shit that was 3, they do the combat well, the RPG elements well, and they leave loot boxes out of it, I will be looking to Xbox once again because I love Fable. Fable 2, though, was probably the last, in my opinion, the last good one. The OG Fable was good as well. That was actually the greatest one, but Fable 2, after the original Fable, I enjoyed the hell out of. I played over 500 hours of Fable 2, from new saves to finding all the legendaries to making a bunch of money, just to fucking with people online and having a good time. And I really, really want Fable 4. I think Microsoft needs Fable 4. But Lionhead isn't going to be working on it because they got canned by Microsoft. So now we have the Forza team. The only issue I have with this is Forza's known for making Forza Horizon, a racing game. They've never made an RPG, much less Fable, and they have to basically bring their A game with Fable because, again, 3 was so terrible that if 4 fails, it's going to be Mass Effect Andromeda. It's going to kill the entire series. That means the fan base is going to evaporate. No chance of Fable 5. Fable will confirmed be dead. So people want Fable 4, but if Fable 4 fails, I think at that point everyone's just going to write it off if it fails. So the Horizon Forza team has to bring their A game for this franchise or it's over. And I think Fable's done. It was kind of done after 3, but it would be nice if 4 could redeem 3 and we could get this series back on track because Fable was a good franchise up until 3. But again, the issue being that this is a racing team making an RPG. That's my biggest concern, is that they won't know what the fuck to do or how to make an RPG to save their lives. And then they have to also remember they have to compete with Lionhead's past work, so they have to make an RPG that's similar to what Lionhead has made, if not better, hopefully better. And again, they only make racers. They only make racing games. So that's the biggest concern I have with Fable 4 at the moment. If true. Now, these are just some rumors and some leaks. No one knows if this is true yet. We don't know until Microsoft confirms anything. But if so, I will be keeping a very close eye on this game. Its combat, its intricacies, its videos, and I will be probably pre-ordering it the moment I see anything good about it that I like, because I love Fable. I really do. But I'm going to make sure I do a lot of research on Fable 4 because, Fable 3, again, disappointing. And because this is a racing studio, I want to see what they can bring if they try to revitalize this franchise. I want to see what they can do to compete with Lionhead on the same level or do better than Lionhead. And if they can't do any of those things, then I'm probably just not going to get the game. But if they can do those things, I'll be, keeping a very close eye on this game for a very long time until it comes out, and then I'll probably end up picking up a pre-order a couple days before it releases, just to give you guys my thoughts. But I love Fable. I love Fable. It's one of my favorite RPGs. It just the storytelling. It's basically like a fantasy book. It's like Witcher 3, Blood and Wine, when you go through the portal mirror and you go to the witches. The witch that cooks Hansel and Gretel and all that crap. It's kind of like that world, but all the time. But in a way that the story tells a story of a fantasy land known as Albion, and these other, kingdoms that wanted to take down Albion, bandits and bad guys, and not death claws, but like Balverines, and it's just really mythical, and I think that's why it works so well. So I think if Fable 4 can deliver, I'm gonna pick it up on my Xbox because it's only an Xbox exclusive. This is not a PS4 or a Switch game. This is the reason you would buy a 360 or an Xbox console was for Fable. It was one of those games. It was like Gears of War, Halo 5, or sorry, Halo Gears. It had a unique spot on the Microsoft shelf lineup. So, but Microsoft needs it. They really need an IP that can bring people back to the system. And I think Fable 4 is the way to go if done right. Now, again, if done poorly, Xbox is truly dead. So, with that said, guys, mine's been Joy. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. I'm really excited for this news. I've been waiting for some Fable 4 information because I've been begging Microsoft to release Fable 4. I know a lot of people have. They people want it. They want Fable 4. This is again one of the reasons you got an Xbox was for Fable. So, and obviously Gears and Halo did not deliver. They fucking didn't live up to the hype this year. So. And then Scalebound got canceled as well. That was a new IP from Microsoft, and it got canceled. So Microsoft needs something, and I think if Fable 4 does really well, they're on the right track to start messing with Switch, and not really, but they're on a track to where having an Xbox would be worth having, and I think that would be some good competition because Sony has Horizon, they've got Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed isn't exclusive, but they have Horizon and Breath of the Wild for the Switch. Microsoft needs a good RPG to bring them back on track, and if they can do it with Fable 4, I'm going to be playing my Xbox a lot because I love Fable. So I'm just really excited by this news. I just hope that a racing team, developer team, can deliver to standards of Fable. So with that said, guys, my name has been Joy. Have a good one.